there's something to be said. You don't need an offense that puts up 40, 50 points a game.
It's fun.
If you can get one out of your defense. I don't expect them to be 2002 Tampa Bay and the defense putting up 21 points a game. But I mean, getting a defense to the point where you can expect a pick six or a scoop and score out of them. I don't think that's asking a whole lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, this is an interesting question. What do you think the line is going to be for the Clemson game?
Not much.
Ooh.
Not much at all. I mean,
Florida State was Clemson, 9.5. It opened at 9.5.
Clemson in their last two games has only been favored by like a touchdown. Clemson's not a big favorite against much of anybody.
Oh, what's up, Wholesome? Yeah, it was a great win.
It was.
Yeah,
it's Georgia Tech, but I'm not mad about it at all the way this team's going.
I mean, it was a bad team. We were the more talented team, and yeah, they were favored, but we went in there and we did what we were supposed to do, and we handled them. There was never really a point where I was worried.
I mean, and if it's a mentality thing with the team where, they're getting fired up because they're underdogs, okay, put them as an underdog in every game.
Hey, I'll take that if it gets to win.
Or stop looking at it and assume you're an underdog and play as such.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, I was actually going to say 8.5. I was going to say 8.5 around that. Maybe 9.5.
I actually like that.
Yeah.
I like that 8.5, to be honest with you. And it's not like, Clemson's covered a whole lot of spreads this year because they just haven't.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Let me know. Awesome. Let me know, and I'll get on. I'll get on the Monday show. But yeah, like I said, it's Clemson week. That's it. From this point, celebrate the win a little bit. We did what we were supposed to do, but now it's time to go out there and prepare for the biggest game we have left.
Yeah, I mean, maybe end this year on a 3-game win streak, go to a bowl game.
How great would that be? You start the game, we start the year the way we did, and we come out here, finish 7-5, beat Clemson and Death Valley, end their home game win streak. That'd be pretty good.
I once again, I cannot stress this enough. Win your bowl game. Miami has. I'm not going to call it abysmal, but I mean, they have a below 50% record in bowl games. They need to, and that I think can help. That can help give you recruiting momentum going into the next year, and it can give the coach a way of trying to roll some momentum into the next season.
No, yeah. I mean, we're already recruiting great. Could you imagine finishing this year 8-5 with the scenario we just described and what that could do for recruiting? I'm just saying.
Right. Excuse me.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not expecting to beat Clemson, but this would be the ultimate fantasy scenario.
Well, when your team's bad, that's about all you can really do with it is come up with a scenario where things can work out their absolute best.
I mean, yeah, Jesus.
But to add a little bit of fuel to that fire, Miami is undefeated in games I've been to.
Not me.
I'm just saying.
I've been to one home win this year. All the other ones have been losses, man. It's been brutal down here.
Well, and that should also, I mean, looking at football, people break down every little stat. Miami does better on the road this year than they do at home.
Yeah, we're 3-1 on the road. And hold on, let me count it. We've beaten Bethune and Southern Miss, and then lost to MTSU, North Carolina, Florida State. Is that right? I feel like I'm missing one.
A&M.
No, A&M was on the road though. I'm counting home wins.
Oh,
Like
okay,
home
home.
games.
Okay.
So we're like 2-4 at home. I know we've only won 2 home games, but we're 3-1 on the road. Yeah.
Holson was asking who we want to play. I'm guessing he's talking about the bowl game.
Yeah,
I mean at 7-5. I mean
Florida would be fun. Florida would be fun.
I'd have to look at the
Florida,
and you know what? That might be a possibility because Florida has got.
Record.
Yeah, I think going into this week they were a game ahead of us, but I actually had them. I bet on South Carolina in that
game. Yeah. Yeah, Florida would be one. The one I really wanted is one. Was in the beginning of the year. Holson brought it up where it was like playing Penn State and Manny Diaz in the Orange Bowl. That would have been imagine the storylines on that one.
Yeah, but I mean, talk about how the season has unfolded. Do you want to go against that? Well, not even that. Do you want to go against that defense? That defense is on point.
Nope. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm all good. We're not Michigan. We're not going to put up 400 yards rushing on their ass like they did, but.
Well, yeah, and look, Michigan didn't pour it on them until the fourth quarter. That was less than a touchdown lead Michigan had going into the fourth quarter of that game. I mean, Penn State was leading Ohio State into the third, and it may have even gone into the fourth before Ohio State finally took the lead.
Yeah, they put up, I think Ohio State won like 44-24, something like that, but he had him at like 20 points going into the fourth quarter or something, and one of those touchdowns came off a pick six, so it wasn't even on him.
Yep. No, can't put that on him. And I mean, it's Ohio State. So, I mean, even if they put up 30, that's an electric offense.
Yep. I had them winning the national championship before the start of the season, and honestly, that could happen because, like we said, no one's really that much ahead of anyone else. Like, Georgia looks like the number 1 team in the country right now, but they're not unbeatable. They almost lost to fucking Missouri.
And Kent State. They did not look good against Kent State at all.
Oh, yeah.
So, like I said, nobody's looking like Superman this year.
And that's when college football is the most fun. Like, honestly, that's when it's really the most fun. When it's really like, man, anyone out of these like 4 or 5 teams, right? Michigan could win it. We don't know. It could come together for them at the perfect time. They've got a good defense. The rushing attack is really great. JJ McCarthy's not filling it up.
Michigan's season hangs on them beating Ohio State, though, because their out-of-conference schedule is so bad that one loss, they wouldn't have a shot at getting in.
Oh, no. But they've handled everything they've needed to do so far in the Big Ten. I mean, you just play who's in front of you. And that Michigan-Ohio State game is going to be really fun to watch. I saw the one last year, and I was really happy when Michigan beat those stupid fucking Buckeyes. Sorry, Mark. I know you're a fan, but I can't stand them.
Well, I guess it was just as much fun to watch Oregon beat them at the beginning of the year then.